Now this is where it's gonna slowly get a little more personal.
Let's do it. Let's dive in.
Well, right now, I want you to tell me about your foundational years. Like, where did you grow up? Where did you go to school?
The first 5 years I spent at my grandparents' house was really just crucial to my identity in a lot of ways. Just growing up in that kind of between that Collinwood area and
I was gonna ask because that's where your art is hanging.
Yeah, which is okay. So bookmark that. That's very much a full circle moment.
Yeah.
So that Collinwood area, all of my mom's sisters and all of my mom's siblings went and grew up in that area. You know, they would draw all of the time just on some cartoon shit, drawing Dragon Ball Z characters and anime. That was really my introduction to
cartoon.
I would say I would say my introduction to drawing and art.
Yeah.
You know, because that would become very much a ritual where it's they would kind of sit down and draw, and then I would draw, and then my shit would suck, and then they would just be yeah, your shit sucks. You a baby. And I'm just
you fucking suck.
Yeah, but that's when that's really when I developed a relationship for revenge. I just realized how petty I was.
On your cousins?
Well, yeah, because I was just well.
I gotta be the best fucking artist. Are there any of them artists?
No. I win, bitch.
Yeah, you took the revenge to another level.
Yeah, so you gotta understand that me feeling that way and knowing that I felt that way was just very. I don't know if it was just more so just the beginning of my junior year, so just damn, I'm just kind of diabolical. But really just that motivation to just get their approval overall, just because I didn't have any older brothers, I'm the so seeing them they were the representation of just cool older kids. You know? It was just it was it was adults and then it was my cousins. Yeah.
How old were you?
At the time, this is probably 3, 4.
Oh, so you're really
I literally the first 5 years of my life I spent in this house. So walking, running, everything, all of my all of those skills, were developed there. So I was I was bad, man.
Yeah. You were awful?
Yeah, I was an awful baby. Well, because I just had, my imagination was very gnarly. I was on my Tommy Pickle shit, but I had no Rugrats to help me down. So it was just I was catching all of the smoke. You feel me? Just doing shit. Just, and, my grandparents' house was just small and old, very old school, traditional East. I'm not gonna say East Cleveland house, but traditional Cleveland houses.
They're old houses over there.
Yeah, you feel me? So it wasn't it wasn't very stimulating for a kid.
Yeah,
you feel me?
They're old, they can't. Yeah.
You feel me? I'm catching some kid shows every now and then. I'm definitely catching Prices Right. You feel me? That's didn't miss that.
Watching stories of ground.
Yeah, and that whole vibe. So really out of boredom, my creativity really festered, and I was able to kind of just hone into that part.
That's cool. Very much. Where'd you go to school?
So I went to school back and forth, essentially between Henry W. Longfellow, which is no longer a school, but it's it was right down the street from my grandmother's house. Then I went to Edison, which is in Willoughby. Then I went back to then I went to Euclid after that. I was down in the Euclid schools for some time.
Okay.
And then I went back to Willoughby in 2007. So basically middle school, I went back to Willoughby.
So you switched schools a lot.
Yeah. Well, it was really just back and forth between inner city shit to suburbs.
That's gotta be a weird transition. You've seen a lot.
It was I feel it was one of those things where it really I didn't really realize how much of an advantage that it served me until like really my adult years. But like we can kind of like tap into like that later. But yeah, me being around both of those environments, like on top of just kind of like the game I was being introduced to like at home, like I really feel like it gave me like a very nice bag of tools to kind of work with.
Yeah.
That like I really didn't know.
You know how to talk to all kinds of people. That's a really good skill. A lot of people don't have that. You've seen a lot of different lives. What was it like going to school out there? I don't hear good things about Willoughby ever, so.
Yeah.
I hear it's very racist over there.
Yeah. Well, yes it is. I think, you know, kind of just growing up and like being like the popular kid, you see racism, but I guess like
it's subliminal or like it's not.
Yeah, I feel like this shit. I feel
no,
like
it's really.
Real like and it was me and my homie Matt because like we were like the best in the class, so like we were just like, and we were like the older kids in the class, so we were just in there just like
fucking around
doing the most. So like towards the end of like the semester, he was just like, all right, like y'all just gotta get out of here. Like y'all gotta go do this. Like just go to the gymnasium. I want y'all to do like this mural. Like come up with that. Like he gave our assignment, like our grade for that whole like semester was a mural because he just literally just wanted us to get out of the class.
Damn.
Yeah, and he was just like, yeah, like this. I know this is like challenge y'all. So like that was my first experience with like actually painting a mural. Was like Willoughby South. Yeah, like it was like in the upper gym, whatever. Did the logo.
Is it still there?
I'm not sure. I'm supposed to go back to like talk to like one of the classes soon. So I'm gonna definitely.
That'd be cool.
They rebuilt the school, so I'm actually thinking about it. I doubt it.
Maybe.
That like.
Would you do another one?
Yeah, they gotta give me that back though.
Yeah.
I feel like if I put myself in a situation where I could really have a conversation with somebody who's, you know, somewhat in an elevated position, and it's like I'm trying to use my nerves to learn. Like I'm trying to use that energy to be like, I might not get an opportunity to ask this person like, you know, some shit that I might want to know, or you know what I mean. So it's just like I'm more so focused about just managing like those emotions to kind of just
be productive.
Yeah. You know?
That's smart.
And I think that's why, like, even in the situation with like me walking up to the mayor and just like introducing myself as an artist and just everything.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I mean, now he knows who you are.
Yeah.
When did you lose your virginity?
Fuck, I didn't know that type of interview. I thought you were talking about drawing shit.
Oh, we talked about that.
Oh damn, I feel like I'm turning red in this bitch. How old are you in what? 2007.
How old was I?
Yeah, like how old are you like at that time?
I was 6. How old were you?
No, not when I. Oh my god, I said in 2007, right? Yeah, no, because that's when I was in 7th grade. Jesus Christ.
Whoa, you was young. Oh my god.
All right, so wait, how old were you when you were in 7th grade?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I always forget. Let's see.
All right, wait.
14, 13.
Where?
Yeah, that's young. Cause I was
you like 7?
15. I was 15, turning 16 when I was a freshman in high school. How old were y'all?
Damn.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just.
Oh, you're saying
like I'm just putting it. I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, young as hell.
Sheesh. Well.
That's right, though. Really,
yeah.
Like 18, you graduated.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Bruh, damn, that was a little nasty. Ooh, you gotta get that out. I'm a virgin. If y'all need to.
No, we're not lying in this interview. Was that a life-changing experience? Like, what do you remember how that changed your life? I need orange.
I was just like, yo.
I'm just wondering, like, once you have sex, it kind of makes your whole perspective of women, like,
it definitely.
Your ego changes, like, how you carry yourself changes. You feel like you've grown.
Facts. Yeah, I guess I did add a little swag to the walk. I went back to school. I think I But that's the thing though. Like in high school, my evolution of like becoming like popular was very like gradual. Like I'm talking about like freshmen, like couldn't tell me from a can of paint. Like I really feel like it was like on some Mean Girl shit.
Was the sex good?
The first time?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, makes sense.
It was.
Actually, it's not.
Yeah, nah. I feel like if you like, yo, your first pair of buns was fire, you either capping
That's
or
weird.
or you was like grown as fuck and you was like
Yeah.
anticipating it on some like
You practice.
type shit, like on some like, boy, you was waiting for that type shit. Like so you like John could have breezed on it like any old type of way. You was like, oh, it's crazy. So yeah, the first time was just mad. Like it was mad awkward. It was in a car. It was in a car in the parking lot of a bowling alley. I'm sorry, mom. Like
in 7th grade?
Yeah.
How the girl?
I should have aired a girl out too, but she
in
married.
7th
I'm
grade?
hella about to. Are you about to? You put like little like. Can you edit this and like put like her at the bottom of the screen?
If you want. Sure.
I'm not gonna do it.
At the bowling alley too.
At the bowling alley in Menor, Ohio. I was
That's so sexy.
I was risking my life.
Yeah.
Getting buns in that parking lot.
You could have been a sex offender for that.
I could have got freaking a sex offender. I'm more so worried about like getting caught by like racist ass cops or some dumb shit.
Yeah, that's how you become a sex offender.
Oh, yeah.
That's a sex offender.
I figured they would have just
you-
like blew
you're
up the
a
car
registered
or
sex
some like
offender
extra shit.
For that. If you're caught.
If you that young though, I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. That
I
was
was like 14.
super crazy.
It's like I wasn't a
That's
like
pretty young.
yeah.
Good for you.
I did
I
get
think.
I got caught by a park ranger before. Same shorty though too.
Oh, it's good.
Really like you it's nowhere to like it's nowhere to do it when you like that young. So that's why you really should just wait till you got.
There's a lot of reasons why you should wait, but that's one of it. Like,
Or you just gonna be out here looking
having
for
sex in some weird ass places.
just out here doing the most. Like,
Yeah.
It's not a good look. It's you feel
okay,
me?
Yeah, it's okay.
That like it was a lady too that called us. She hella called my house. Like it was
That's so.
spare yourself that. It's just wait till you got your own crib and it's the right one and it's
So you got your own crib. That's
makes sense.
a long time for a lot of people.
I mean, I just feel like from a priority standpoint, like if
Okay. Alright. So, do you think you're awful? Why is your name Aawful Aaron? Where did that come from?
Aawful Aaron, to answer your question, do I think I'm awful? Yes.
Really?